on Challah, Perek Gimel, Mishnah Dalet, fourth Mishnah in the third chapter of Challah. In the last Mishnah, we learned that hekdesh is not chayav in Challah. So the question is, if I make my dough hekdesh, is it chayav in Challah? And we learned that it depends when you make the dough hekdesh. If you made the dough hekdesh before it mitgalgila, before it became a blob of dough, then the dough is not chayav in hekdesh. But if you made it a blob of dough and then made it hekdesh, since the blobbing, the gilgul is when the challah becomes chayav in, when the dough becomes chayav in challah, then it is chayav in challah, even if you redeemed it, made it hekdesh and redeemed it later. So the Mishnah our Mishnah is a continuation of that Mishnah, and says and deals with the idea of whether perot, fruit, are chayav in hekdesh. Let's see in a second. Of Terumot and Maasrot if you made them hekdesh. Kiyotebo, similarly, and you'll have to go back to the last Mishnah to understand it fully. Let's say I made my fruits hekdesh before they came to onat maasrot, and in maasrot we learn each different species when it comes to the onat maasrot. But let's say for example, regular tu'ah, it's less than a third grown, or a third ripened, or what have you. It's not chayav in maasrot yet. And then so I said, I'm going to make it hekdesh. I'm going to make my unripened, my not ready corn, not chayav in maaser corn hekdesh. Upeda'an, and then I redeemed them. And then obviously they came to Unat HaHekdesh, Chayavim. But similarly, let's say the fruit is Ba'al Mishu Ba'al Unat HaMasrot, so the fruit is ripe, and I have to now take off Masrot. And then I say, I'm going to make it Hekdesh. But then I redeem them, Chayavim. It's still Chayav. Why? Because it was Chayav in Masrot. Then I made a Hekdesh, and then I redeemed it. So the fruit was Chayav in Hekdesh, in Terumot and Maasrot. Before I made a Hekdesh, so even though after I made it Hekdesh, after I redeem them, the fruit themselves are chayavim. But, just like we learned with the dough, hekdishan anshelo nigmeru. I made them hekdesh before they became a third ripened and chayav in maasrot. Ugmerana gizbar. And it became hekdesh in the possession of the gizbar. The gizbar is like the gabbai who's in charge of hekdesh. So it was owned by hekdesh, by God, by the Beit HaMikdash, when it became chayav in maasrot. And then I say, I'd like to buy it back from you. Here's the money. Give me back the fruit. Turim. Then they're not chayav in Terumot and Maasrot. Why? Shebeshat chovatan ayub turim. At the moment that it becomes chayav, they were patur because degan chav, although degan hekdesh, it was the grain of hekdesh. Therefore, God doesn't have to take off Terumot and Maasrot. So even though I redeem it later, still because at the time it became chayav in Terumot and Maasrot, it belonged to hekdesh. The P'turim Maasrot. We'll stop here. As always, I'm dedicated to learning to the memory of my father, Rav Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman. And you can reach me here. Have a good day.